What's up? Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Mike Waters, and I'm right here inside the lab at Phase 1 Elite in Las Vegas. Today we're going dynamic upper body. So all my athletes, this one's for you. We're gonna keep it intense, but it's gonna be very dynamic. So make sure you pay close attention to the form, the technique, and let's get to work. So let's get started with our dynamic warm-up. We're gonna do it static, so we're gonna be in the same spot, but we're gonna work on upper and lower body. So you wanna get some blood flowing and really get ready for this because it's gonna be intense. So let's get to work. There we go, we're gonna hit 3 rounds of 10, and then it's to work we go. So our first exercise is going to be the barbell chain, hang clean to press. So if you notice with the chains, there's gonna be a lot of movement. So it's very important that you have core stability, stay nice and tight, and I want you to isolate each move. So we're gonna hang, hold it, quick pop explosion, reset, back down to the beginning. So we want a nice athletic movement, but I need explosiveness and a little bit of pop, but also control with the chain dynamic movement. That's very, very important. So if you haven't noticed, this is a part of our advanced athletic-based training program. So now we need the simple band, which most gyms will have this band. If not, you can grab it on Amazon or anywhere else. Very simple. So we're going with our dynamic band resistance plyo push-ups. So we're gonna go plyo with the band, push up, boom, explode, land onto the box, stabilize our core, and then reset. Let's get into it. So you know what it is, we're keeping it dynamic. We finished our hang clean press with the chains. We went into our band resistance plyo push-ups, and then now we have to work that back. So we're gonna do a pull motion, which is basically a barbell bent over row. But once again, we're gonna add this band for resistance. So let's get it. All you need is these right here. We call them frisbees. I don't think they're frisbees, but that's what we call them. At the end of the day, I think they're furniture movers, but you need something that slides, because what we're doing now is our frisbee crawls, which are super good for all upper body, also core strength, also shoulder stabilization. So you want to keep your core tight, keep your hips up, and make sure you maintain good form. We're going forward, and then we're going to hit rewind and go backwards. So let's get it done. For our last exercise, before we get to core, we're gonna use a simple band, and this is a yellow, so it's one of the lighter ones, so you don't need too much resistance for this. This is gonna be all about hand placement, still working core and stabilization, but more hand speed and hand placement. So athletes out there, this is another good one for you to get better. Let's work. And now I'm gonna show you another variation of a very similar exercise. So now we're gonna work lateral. So the hand placement's the same, core stability is the same, but now we're working lateral. So you can do either or you can do like me and do both. So let's get it. All right, so now let's get into our core. Very important. This is also gonna work your hip flexors. So all my athletes out there that need to strengthen your hip flexors, that's gonna be for you as well. Also lower abs, which is very, very important. So here's what you need. You need your slings right here. Most gyms will have these in the building somewhere. If not, then you gotta tap in and find them. Secondly, you need your band. If you see it here, we're going thin red band. So we wanna hook it on our foot there, and then we're pulling up. What I like to do is lock my arms into the slings first, grab here, stable, and now I'm gonna hook that second foot, and now I'm ready to work. So let's get it. So that's a wrap. You see it, very dynamic upper body day today. So if you like me, now it's time for recovery. Athletes, take care of your body. Remember, we used a lot of dynamic exercises. We also use chains, bands. So if you do not have any of that, then I need you to check the description, because there's a link to my Amazon store where you can pick up all the same stuff that I use right here at Phase One Elite. So those bands, the frisbee, the sliders, the chains, everything's gonna be there right in that link. So check it out to make sure you have everything you need to execute your program at 100%. And I'll see you on the next one.